What is up, everybody? How you doing? It's the big dog named Austin right here. This guy right here sitting in this chair. It is I, the big dog, back at you again with another video, another great video. This time talking about the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We've got a big weekend for that. This Thursday, the finalists or the people who are going to get inducted into the Hall of Fame will be announced. First, let me break this down for you. Have you ever played football? Think about how many people who are good at football, played in high school, who are good in high school. Now think about how many people that of that group went on to play in college. Look, I can think of plenty of really good high school football players that I played with my 1 year playing. Only a couple of them went on to play college ball. How many of them went on to play in the NFL? None of them, right? But people do go on to play great in the NFL. And those very select few people, I know it seems like a lot. There's 53 men on a roster, 46 players on an active roster on a Sunday, 53 men on an active roster. And then you've got practice squad players, and you've got people who are fringe players and free agents. That's just a small percentage of players. And then you've got good level players. And then you've got the game changers, the people who are absolutely phenomenal. Those are the ones who we're talking about here. Those, the best of the best of the best of the best of the best. Those are the ones getting into the NFL Hall of Fame. Now, one thing that I need to mention: the Indianapolis Colts have got a handful of people in the Hall of Fame. Okay, I don't want to talk about the Baltimore Colts. Okay, I know they've got Johnny Unitas and all that. It's cool. I'm talking about the Indianapolis Colts. Reggie Wayne is up this year. Marvin Harrison's in. Edgerrin James is in. Peyton Manning's in. Tony Dungy's in as a coach. Bill Polian is in as the general manager. Robert Ursay is in. Robert Ursay? No, he's in the Ring of Honor. I apologize. I think he's in the Ring of Honor. If Marshall Faulk is in. If I'm leaving anybody out on the list, I apologize. One day, Adam Vinatieri will get in. He's going to probably be a first ballot Hall of Fame. You're not the lead leaguer. You're not the all-time leader in points scored, and you don't get in, right? That's just my guess. But Reggie Wayne and Dwight Freeney are both nominated to be potentially in the Hall of Fame this year. Now, Reggie Wayne has had to wait a couple of times. Who might get in? This is the first time that Andre Johnson is. I think this is one of the first times Andre Johnson's got the nod. People think that he's going to get on over Reggie Wayne. But without further ado, let's get into the list, because I am very, very curious to see who gets in. All this stuff will be revealed tomorrow night during the NFL honors. I think they've already looked at it. I think I've looked at it. I've seen that Devin Hester is going to get in. So, but without further ado, we're going to get into it. Eric Allen, defensive back with the Philadelphia Eagles for 6 seasons. And then he was in the Saints for 3 seasons. He played for the Raiders for 3 seasons. He's up for the Hall of Fame induction. Jared Allen, the legendary defensive end for the Minnesota Vikings. I feel like I didn't know that he played for the Chiefs. Nor did I know he played for the Chicago Bears and Carolina Panthers. I strictly thought that man was a Minnesota Viking. That's where I remember him from. That was the prime of his career. He's definitely a great player. Willie Anderson, offensive tackle from the Cincinnati Bengals. 10 years. 12 years. My math is off. 12 years in the NFL. The Cincinnati Bengals, the Baltimore Ravens. Jahari Evans, offensive lineman for the Saints for 10 years and the Green Bay Packers for 1 year. So he won a Super Bowl with the Saints. Awesome, I guess. Now, Dwight Freeney played with the Indianapolis Colts from 2002 to 2012. And then he played with the Chargers from 2013 to 2014. Played with the Cardinals, played with the Falcons, played with the Lions, played with the Seahawks, all for 1 year. Dwight Freeney, man, he didn't even play for the Lions or the Seahawks for 1 year. He split, but that's cool. I really hope Dwight Freeney gets in. That'd be awesome to get Dwight Freeney in. I don't know if Robert Mathis has a chance to get in, but getting those two guys would be amazing. Now, Antonio Gates, he is a legendary tight end, man. Um, him and Phillip Rivers. Sorry if my hand got in the way there. Legendary combination. 2003 to 2018. Sorry. 2003 to 2018 with the Chargers, man. Incredible career. I think he'll get in. Rodney Harrison, defensive back with the Chargers for a number of years, from 1994 to 2002, and to the Patriots in that year, 2003 to 2008. I remember Rodney Harrison. Oh yeah, he's on NBC. He's a solid player. Now, Devin Hester. We all know Devin Hester is ridiculous. He absolutely deserves to get in, and I think I've seen some leaks, as everybody's seen those leaks. I'm on the inside now. Devin Hester is allegedly going to get into the Hall of Fame, and I absolutely think that he deserves it. He was an incredible punt returner, kick returner. He was an okay wide receiver. But, man, he changed the game. I don't know if he changed. He was able to do not a lot of people have been able to do. Not a lot of people have been able to return punts and kicks like that. And he was a game changer, I can remember he was a big reason why sometimes the Bears would have a comeback win, because all it would take was a punt return or a kick return to spark a team to get going. Torrey Holt is part of the Greatest Show on Turf. Wide receiver, the St. Louis Rams. Apparently, he played for the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2009. I had no idea that he played for the Jaguars in 2009. As this next player, I'm sure a lot of people forgot he played for the Colts. Andre Johnson played for the Colts in 2015. Also, the Titans in 2016. I wonder if there's ever been a player in National Football League history to have played for all 4 teams in the division. Andre Johnson came close. He played for 3 of the 4 teams. Of course, he played for the Texans in 2003 to 2014. Incredible career, considering how many quarterbacks that man had to go through, or how many he had thrown to him. 2015 Indianapolis Colts. He was pretty washed by the point he got here. I don't want to, he had a great career, but he wasn't Andre Johnson. He was, more of a decoy here. And then I forgot that he played in Tennessee. He obviously didn't do anything in Tennessee. But he, it's either going to be him or Reggie getting into this game, or getting into this Hall of Fame here. Julius Peppers, defensive end from the Carolina Panthers. He had 2 stints with the Carolina Panthers, one from 2002 to 2009, making 1 Super Bowl in that. No? Yeah. I don't remember. When did they make that Super Bowl against the Patriots? I don't remember. Was it 2002? Anyway. And then 2017 to 2018, the Carolina Panthers again. He played for 3 or 4 seasons in Chicago, played for a couple seasons in Green Bay. Julius Peppers, man. See, this is a tight list. Fred Taylor. Now, I remember Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor ran all over the Indianapolis Colts. 1998 to 2008. There was a game in 2006. Now, I know that they just ran for like 400 yards on us. 2009 to 2010 with the Patriots. And then... What's up? Dinner time. It's getting cold. And then we get down to Reggie Wayne. He had 13. It's 2001 to 2014. I might be off on these years. He had an incredible career in Indianapolis. He had 2 incredible Hall of Fame caliber quarterbacks. Now, I don't think that Andrew Luck will get into the Hall of Fame. But obviously Peyton Manning. It was great with everybody. He was a great leader. I would be heartbroken if Reggie Wayne didn't get in, because I'd love to see him get in. But I would also understand. It's a tough list. Patrick Willis, linebacker, who may have retired a little too early. Some people may say 2007 to 2014, but still was one of the most electric and best linebackers in the game. Darren Woodson, safety for the Dallas Cowboys, 1992 to 2003. And that's it. Those are the 15 finalists for this year's Hall of Fame. Look, it is incredible that you have a career long enough, good enough to even sniff the Hall of Fame. So these players, I'm sure after their careers have been all said and done, these careers are successful careers. If you look at it like that, like these Hall of Fame nominations, yeah, you had a really good career. But to be inducted, which we'll find out who that's going to be tomorrow night, to be inducted, man, that's got to be awesome. That's got to be awesome. But yeah, hopefully Reggie Wayne and hopefully Dwight Freeney get in, and maybe one day Robert Mathis can find his way in. Maybe we can get a couple more players. I'd love to see Bob Sanders in there. Bob Sanders probably won't be in there. But if Bob Sanders, a healthy Bob Sanders throughout his career, is the best safety of all time, I'm going to leave with that. I'm the big dog named Austin, and as always, go Colts. I got to close this out. I should have this pulled up. Come on. Where's this mouse at? Go Colts.